Okay, 6:30. I call meeting number 1869 to order, the Planning and Zoning Commission, dated March 12th, 2024. We are at the East Windsor Town Hall meeting room and also live via Zoom. Establish a quorum. We have 4 regular members. Add agenda items? None. Legal notices, there were none. Public participation, if there's anybody who wants to speak on something that is not on tonight's agenda. Anybody on Zoom? Okay, I think that's enough. Okay, moving on, approval of minutes. Any edits, corrections, typos? Yeah.
I think, Lisa's done a fabulous job, and I want to commend her for being new and how good her minutes are.
You know what?
Yep, one tiny one, under the DEO report. Third line in, and it says wetland consultant to look at the mediation plan. That should be remediation plan.
That's all. Entertain a motion for approval.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of regular meeting 1868 held February 27th, 2024, with one correction under the ZEO report that Ruth Ann requested.
Motion made by Ann. Is there a second?
I have to abstain. I wasn't here.
I have to abstain also.
Uh-oh.
I wasn't here.
Table. So we need a motion to table it.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to have a motion to table the vote on the minutes, I guess.
I'll make a motion to table the vote on the meeting minutes for regular meeting 1868 held February 27th, 2024, till we have a quorum of people who can vote.
Motion made by Ann. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Dave. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
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 Okay, receipt of applicants, none. Performance bond, Acton permits extension, road acceptance, there's none. Continued hearing, PZ 2024-01, Town of East Windsor zoning map amendment to include new Warehouse Point design district, continued from public hearing from 2/27/24. Is there anybody from the public that wishes to speak on this matter?
We're here to learn about it, that's all. And this is the last meeting.
Anybody on Zoom?
I'll chime in.
I'll say your name for record, please.
Alan Baker, Rice Street. Just want to recognize the amount of work that you guys put into this over, I don't know, it's been at least, 4 years that you've been working on this now with the Warehouse Point study and the Route 5 study and all that, and all the consultant time that you guys spent listening to speeches and PowerPoints and all the public hearings you've had. So it's interesting to see it. Here it comes to the end, and literally nobody's here. But I think,
They were here.
Yeah.
We filled the house the last meeting.
oh, did you?
Thank you, Alan.
I think that I think it'll make the things easier for residents, and I think it also makes things easier for the businesses in the area. So I think it's a great job.
Thank you. Ruth, you have something you want to read into the record?
Yes, I intended to read this at the last meeting, and it's a list of documents that we have in the record. It's the legal notice of public hearing on PZ 2024-01, the staff memo by Mike D'Amato, planning consultant, dated February 22nd, 2024. Letter to property owners from Ruth Ann Calabrese, dated February 1st, 2024. Map showing the proposed boundaries of the warehouse core and warehouse transition zones. Warehouse Point sorry. Comment letter from the Capital Region Council of Governments dated February 2nd, 2024, which is a favorable comment on the application. The emailed comments and letter from Paul W. Smith Esquire dated February 22nd, 2024, with the attached letter from Valerie Petrina. The October 2023 edition of the Five Village Voice notice of the Warehouse Point Regulations hearing in November. The map amendment application includes the listing of properties within the proposed zone and proposed zone map. A copy of recently adopted zoning regulations, section 507, Warehouse Point Design District. And then we had, it's the same, the memo from Mike D'Amato that I had mentioned.
Okay. Thank you. Does any of our commissioners have anything they'd like to add?
I thought the public gave us good feedback. The point being well taken that properties that abut the highway may fit better with the HIZ zone than the Warehouse Point District, I think was a valid comment. And it felt like there was still some confusion to the public of what we were trying to do. Hopefully, the fact that we have less members of the public here tonight, they got the information they needed at the last meeting.
Thank you, Ann. Anybody else?
No, sir.
So we are gonna take those properties out, correct? Those,
The map
Yeah.
hasn't, with that, the map hasn't been amended yet.
so we have just a couple more things probably left to do on this. So we're gonna leave it open for one more meeting, probably, right? And then we're gonna fix the use table and adjust the map. Right?
It's kind of twofold. We are going to make modifications to the map for the commission's consideration.
Yeah,
And whether that gets voted on and the hearing closes and it gets voted on, or the hearing remains open while we work on the use table.
Yeah.
Kind of adjust that transitional zone to reflect the concerns of the folks down there.
Yeah.
That's a separate application because it's a text amendment, so we could hear them both.
Yeah.
You could hear them at the same time and vote. And close the hearing.
I'd rather leave it open, doesn't hurt anything.
Yeah, that's a vote for you guys to.
How does everybody else feel about that?
I think we should leave it open to give Ruth Ann time to modify the map, so it's clear what we're voting.
And plus one other commissioner back. So I'm here. Yep, okay. So I guess we
Take a look.
make a motion to extend the,
I'll make a motion to extend the public hearing on application PZ 2024-1, the Town of East Windsor zoning map amendment to include a new Warehouse Point Design District until our next regular meeting, which is March. Whatever that, I shut my phone off. so I-
March 26th.
March 26th.
Oh, you got it?
yeah, 26. Motion is made by Ann. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Dave. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Guess we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. All right. Next on the agenda, new public hearings, there are none. Old business, there are none. New business, none. Other business, none. Correspondence, letter from Jason Bowser regarding relinquishment of approval for PZ 2023 05-27 Reservoir Ave. Might give a brief, so,
Yeah, if the commission will remember the site plan modification that came before you for the installation of the playscape playground and associated parking at 27 Reservoir Road, initially came in as PZ 2023-05. And after we learned of the deficiencies in public notice, we added that to the agenda that night, and it was acted on. And there were concerns on buffering of the park. The town decided to resubmit, and that came in under PC 2023-15. And what this letter is saying is the town is relinquishing any rights to the first approval under 2023-05. And just wants the commission to acknowledge the receipt of that relinquishment, so that there's no confusion.
so no motion needs to be made, just basically saying we're accepting a letter from Jason Bowler regarding relinquishment of approval PZ 2023-5.
Yep.
27 Reservoir Ave. So basically that's it.
Okay, unless there's an issue.
Okay. Anybody have any questions?
No.
Okay. This meeting, no executive session. Just make a motion for adjournment.
I make a motion that we adjourn.
Motion by Frank, is there a second?
Second?
Second by Dave. Any discussion? All in favor?
Hi.
Aye. That's it.
Record.
Wow.
The record, actually.
I had the record.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, Lisa.